Hi, I'm Guitar Hero 1885. This video we're going to look at Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone. It's obviously the third game in the Double Dragon series, and they all came out on Atari ST. I believe there's one and two also were on the Atari ST. And I believe they came out on the NES as well, and also the Sega Mega Drive. I imagine these games, the Double Dragon, spanned a few different consoles and computer games machines at the time. I'm certainly sure they did. That it did. So I've had a few shots at this game, and it seems to be all right. Graphics are okay. There's no in-game music that I recall, and the joystick control is a bit awkward compared to playing Double Dragon on the likes of the NES. I'll show you the box. The box is nice. Nice box art. Double Dragon 3. Just turn it over to see the back of it. So yeah, switch that light off. So let's jump right in. In this game, there's a difference between. There should obviously be a difference considering there's two other games. This is different because you can choose. You get a chance to play as three different characters. You can play as Billy, the other guy I can't remember his name, and you can play as two other different characters, different heroes, I guess. And they kind of count as continues. You can buy power-ups in the shops. The graphics are very good, not too bad. Not quite up to Streets of Rage on the Genesis, even although the Atari ST is a 16-bit console. But it's not a bad effort at all. You get I'm sure you're familiar with Double Dragon. Those of you who are not, it's basically Streets of Rage or Final Fight. I guess it's the game that spawned those, that sort of led the way to this sort of game. This type of game layout, or the idea. A street fighting sort of game. You get loads of different weapons in this. Loads of there's power ups you can buy continues in the game. A few different characters. It's 2-player. And it's not bad at all. It's a lot like, it feels a lot like Golden Axe 1, 2 and 3 for the Sega Genesis. If you played this, it's got a bit of that quality about it. It's got a bit of that feel about it. So I think you might have to buy a special power up from that shop in order to get to play as the other characters. So I'll just nick in here and see if we can get some power ups. There's some power up moves that you get, like special moves, which come in handy when you've got a few dudes around you. So power up. So you've got the shop here. I don't recall there being a shop in the first game. Not sure about the second installment. Apparently I could get everything there, so we've got extra health. There we go, we've got a new power up. Down and the joystick button does that. A lot of I think for the ST, I'm not sure if it's to do with computing power or the sound card, or the ability for the computer to generate graphics and sound at the same time, but a lot of ST games seem not to have music in the game, and that's a wee bit disappointing for these, because it's always nice to have have game music to set the mood and to set the atmosphere. You know, create the atmosphere. This gets me every freaking time. Quite tricky this bit. You just have to time it right, that's all. Okay, guess not then. Destroyed. But hopefully we'll get a different character now. Yeah, this big giant guy, he'll get them. No bother, like. Looks like what's the name of that? There's a basketball player who no, it's not Rod. Basketball player who was in a movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme called Double Team, I think it was. Couldn't tell you the name. It's not Pippin, Rodney Pippin, it's not Pippin. Big giant guy with green hair. Basketball player, NBA, can't remember. Reminds me a bit of him. This guy, what's his name? Sonny. He's got reach advantage anyway over these guys. For what this game is, it's really, it's alright, it's pretty good. It's enjoyable. Take a few hours to play through it with a friend. And yeah, it's not a bad game. Worth a look. One of the classics. I've heard that Double Dragon 3 is considered the least good of all the Double Dragons. But that, it's not bad at all. It seems to be alright. Good effort. I'll give this 3.5 stars out of 5. It's rock solid difficult gaming, but classic retro. That's what retro is, isn't it? Really. That's what retro games are. Solid. Good nostalgia factor. Of interest to some people. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, I've got other videos on my channel, Guitar Hero 1885. If you're interested, have a look. Thanks for watching, peace out, and have a good one.